Hello viewers, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Also, click on the bell icon so that you get the latest information about the videos that are uploaded. Hello students, welcome back to the new video. In this video, we are going to continue the ongoing chapter number 3, Synthetic Fibers and Plastics. In today's session, we will discuss the textual exercises. Now, we will start with question number 1. Explain why some fibers are called synthetic. See, here we are learning about synthetic fibers. So, why do we call some fibers are synthetic? Some fibers are called synthetic fibers because they are made by man using different types of chemicals. So, fibers that are made by man using the chemicals obtained from petrochemicals are known as synthetic fibers. Question number 2. Take the correct answer. Rayon is different from synthetic fibers because the given options are: it has a silk-like appearance. Option B, it is obtained from wood pulp. Option C, its fibers can also be woven like those of natural fibers. You know that rayon is different from other synthetic fibers because of the reason that it is obtained from wood pulp. So, rayon is made from the natural material, but it is prepared in the factory by men. Therefore, we call it as synthetic fiber. Therefore, the correct option is B. It is obtained from wood pulp. Now, let us discuss question number 3. Fill in the blanks. Number 1. Synthetic fibers are also called dash or dash fibers. What is the answer? Synthetic fibers are also called man-made or artificial fibers. Number 2. Synthetic fibers are synthesized from the raw materials called dash. The answer is petrochemicals. Number 3. Like synthetic fibers, plastic is also a dash. What is the answer? Synthetic fibers and plastic both are polymers. Therefore, the answer is polymer. Now, let us see question number 4. Give examples which indicate that nylon fibers are very strong. So, here we have to write the examples where nylon is used and at the same time the fiber must be very strong. The following examples indicate that nylon fibers are very strong. First one, they are used for making parachutes and rope for rock climbing. Number 2, they are used in making seat belts, fishing nets, tire cord, musical instruments and string for sports rackets. Here in all these examples, the string used must be very strong where we use the nylon fibers. So these examples shows that the nylon fibers are very strong. Question number 5. Explain why plastic containers are favored for storing food. The answer is plastic containers are favored for storing food because of the following reasons. First one, plastic do not react with the food stored in them. That is one of the reasons that we opt for plastic container for storing food is it does not react with the food stored in them. Second reason is that plastics are lightweight and have good strength. Number 3, plastics are non-reactive, so they do not get corroded. Number 4, they are easy to handle and safe. So these are the reasons for which we opt the plastic for storing our food. Now let us discuss question number 6. Explain the difference between thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. First of all, we will see about thermoplastic. Number 1. The plastic which gets softened on heating and can be bent easily is known as thermoplastic. Number 2, it can be molded and reshaped easily. Number 3, examples of thermoplastic are polythene and PVC. Now we will discuss about thermosetting plastic. Number 1, the plastic that cannot be softened on heating is known as thermosetting plastic. It may break when forced to bend. Number 2, it cannot be molded and reshaped easily. Number 3, examples bakelite and melamine are the examples of thermosetting plastic. Now we will see question number 7. Explain why the following are made of thermosetting plastics. In that, question A, saucepan handles, and question B, electric plugs, switches and plug boards. So first of all, we will see why saucepan handles are made of thermosetting plastics. Answer: the saucepan handles are made of thermosetting plastics because they are bad conductors of heat. So, they do not get heated up while cooking and can be handled easily. Also, thermosetting plastics do not get softened on heating. Question B. Electric plugs, switches and plug boards are made of thermosetting plastic because they are bad conductor of electricity. So, they do not allow the electric current to pass through them and are thus safe to touch. So, thermosetting plastics are bad conductor of electricity. So, if we make the electric plugs, switches and plug boards with this thermosetting plastic, we can handle them safely without getting shocked. Now, we will see question number 8. Categorize the materials of the following products into can be recycled and cannot be recycled. So here the given products are telephone instruments, plastic toys, cooker handles, carry bags, ballpoint pens, plastic bowls, plastic covering on electrical wires, plastic chairs and electrical switches. First we will see which are the products that can be categorized under the heading can be recycled. Plastic toys, carry bags, plastic bowls, plastic covering on electrical wires and plastic chairs are coming under the heading can be recycled. Now let us see which are the items categorized under cannot be recycled. Telephone instruments, cooker handles, ballpoint pens and electrical switches. Now all those products which are categorized under can be recycled are made of thermoplastics, whereas which items we have categorized under cannot be recycled are made of thermosetting plastics. Now we will see question number 9. Rana wants to buy shirts for summer. Should he buy cotton shirts or shirts made from synthetic material? Advise Rana giving your reasons. Answer: Rana should buy shirts made from cotton as it absorbs water quickly. Cotton clothes soak sweat from our body quickly and give relief from extreme heat. We know that cotton cloth is the best cloth for summer season as it has got the property that it can soak sweat from our body, which will give the relief from extreme heat. Question number 10. Give examples to show that plastics are non-corrosive in nature. Answer: examples to show that plastics are non-corrosive in nature are given below. First one, plastics do not react with water and air. Second one, plastics containers do not react with the items stored in it. Number 3, they do not decompose when left in open for a very long period. So these all examples shows that plastics are non-corrosive in nature. Now let us discuss question number 11. Should the handle and bristles of a toothbrush be made of the same material? Explain your answer. Answer is no. The handle and bristles of a toothbrush should not be made of the same material. This is because inside our mouth gums are soft and the bristles should be made of soft material so that it does not harm the gums. On the other hand, the handle should be made of hard materials so that it can give a firm grip. So, the bristles and the handle of the toothbrush cannot be made of the same material. Bristle should be made of the material which is soft, whereas the handle should be made of the hard materials so that it can give a firm grip. Now we will discuss question number 12. Avoid plastics as far as possible. Comment on this advice. Answer. Plastic must be avoided as far as possible. The materials made of plastics are non-biodegradable. The excessive use of plastics has a bad effect on the environment. When the plastics are burnt, it releases a lot of poisonous fumes into the atmosphere, causing air pollution. The plastic materials, when eaten up by the animals, choke up their respiratory system. This can cause the death of these animals. The waste plastic articles thrown here and there carelessly get into the dirty water drains and sewers and block them. Because of all these reasons, plastics can be considered a threat to our environment. So, we must reduce the use of plastics for all these reasons. Question number 13 is match the following. Here the answers are already shown. Please refer that for the answer. Now we will see question number 14. Manufacturing synthetic fibers is actually helping the conservation of forest. Comment. Answer. In the manufacturing of synthetic fibers, we use only chemical substances and no natural materials are used. That is, we don't have to cut trees for the production of plastics. Therefore, we can say that manufacturing synthetic fibers is actually helping the conservation of forest. So, while making the synthetic fibers, we don't have to cut trees. This will help to conserve the forest. Now, we will see question number 15. Describe an activity to show that thermoplastic is a poor conductor of electricity. Answer. We can show that thermoplastic is a poor conductor of electricity with the following activity. For this activity, we have to arrange a circuit as shown in the figure. Leave a gap between two ends of the wire. Place a thermoplastic in the gap using a crocodile clip. Observe the bulb. It is observed that bulb does not glow. So here what we are doing, in the circuit we are keeping a gap, and in that gap a thermoplastic material is kept, and after that we have to observe the bulb, but the bulb does not glow. In the next step, remove the thermoplastic and join the clips. When thermoplastic is removed, we can see that the bulb glows. This shows that thermoplastic is a poor conductor of electricity. Refer this diagram given here for the circuit diagram. So students, I hope you have understood the textual exercises very well. Now please pause the video and write down all these exercises in your notebook. Thank you.